it's Captain Strategy. In my last video, we learned about how kids can save the world through coding. I hope you learned a lot from my last video. Now you knew most of the things that we use every day are controlled by computer programming, like cars, washing machines, cell phones, microwaves, and much more. You also knew the examples of computer programming languages like JavaScript, Python, HTML, and much more. And this time, we'll be talking about why is computer programming important for kids to learn? Did you know, like learning a second language, learning to code is best done at a young age? I started learning how to code when I was just 6 years old. Many successful entrepreneurs like Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, one of the founders of Apple, Mark Zuckerberg, the founder of Facebook, these successful people earned a lot because of computer programming. So why is computer programming important for kids to learn? If we could code, we could make endless possibilities. From making apps, controlling robots, and much more. So sit down, get comfortable, and get ready because the video's about to start. Why is computer programming important for kids to learn? Coding, computer programming, is basic literacy in today's rapidly evolving digital world. So it is important for us kids to understand and be able to work with and understand the technology around us to adapt and succeed. Digital technology is a big part of many kids' lives as we are surrounded by smartphones, video games, entertainment, websites, and even robots, and more. We need to realize that what happens when we use technology is not magic. What drives this technology are software or computer programs that are created by coding, hence they themselves can create programs that be useful in our world or civilization. Coding improves your child's academic performance. Coding strengthens math skills, helping kids grow their math skills without even realizing it, using their logic and calculation skills while creating something can make maths more engaging and fun. Coding teaches problem-solving skills. When students write or debug a program, they practice problem-solving as coding teaches us to break down complex problems into components. Teaches kids logical communication, strengthening both verbal and written skills. Develop and nurture creativity. Learning to code encourages one of the most important skills, creativity. Computer programming teaches children to experiment and gives the confidence to be creative. When they code, they design something that is entirely their own. Teaches kids to build focus, planning, and organization. Coding is an activity that requires focus, planning, and organization, as organization goes hand in hand with focus, especially when it comes to writing complicated code. As when kids start a coding project, they plan out different functions that they need and how these functions will work together to make the project works. Learn computational thinking. When kids learn to read and write code, we develop cognitive skills and learn methodical problem-solving process that resembles a computer. This can be applied to other situations aside from coding as it is a way of thinking that solves practical problems. Learn to use logic. Logical thinking is required for coding as it consists of formulating step-by-step procedures to produce a desired outcome. Teach kids to think outside of the box. Teach kids to learn how things work and create things that work as they encourages kids to think outside of the box. Coding teaches kids how to build using cause and effect to make things work and adapt them for his or her specific purpose or goal, as they can create anything from nothing if they want to work on it. Did you know? Even kids who can't read can learn to code with block-based coding like Scratch. Teach kids to learn to anticipate and avoid problems. Coding teaches kids to learn how to handle errors by anticipating the problems that will probably emerge and writing the correct codes that will prevent the entire program to crash when the error happens. Teach kids learn structural thinking. Coding teaches kids how to build small pieces to add up to the solution. Teach your child make screen time productive. Teachers share child screen time to find ways to focus on making rather than simply playing by utilizing that time with engaging, uplifting, and creative activities by coding, as when they code, they begin to discover the magic of making, and at the same time, they learn during their screen time. Teach kids learn algorithmic thinking. According to Google, algorithmic thinking is a way of getting to a solution through the clear definition of the steps needed. Nothing happens by magic. It enables kids to break down problems and think of solution as a step-by-step procedure. Kids use algorithm all the time without even knowing it. Teach kids learn perseverance. Kids learn perseverance when the one they are creating is not working, as they have to analyze what is not working, why is not working, and figure it out how to correct it until it's working. Coding prepares your child for the future. Their coding skills will prove useful across fields, as coding teaches problem solving, critical thinking, designing, organization skills, communication, collaboration, creativity, and so much more, which comes handy for different aspects of life. Kids today must be familiar with basic coding concepts in order to prepare for the job demands in the markets. Coding skills are in high demand. Kids today must be familiar with basic coding concepts in order to prepare for the jobs market's demands. Half of today's highest-paying jobs require some coding knowledge. Computer programming can be one of the fastest growing and the most exciting profession in the next few decades, as the technology continue evolving, like robotics, artificial intelligence, and more. Tech industry is in need of computer programmers. They need graphic designers, software developers, computer engineers, and more. The jobs in these fields are ample, but they're also one of the highest paying jobs in the market. Did you know? Half of today's highest paying jobs require some sort of coding knowledge. Mobile apps developer, application architect, ERP technical developer, lead applications developer, information technology, data analysis, business system analyst, cloud computing analyst, CRM technical developer, developer programmer analyst, software engineer. What kids can do with code? With a coding education, computer programming, kids can use their new skills to create almost anything they imagine. Create and run websites. Make apps and video games. Mod Minecraft. Fly drones. Explore STEM. Draw Lego. Control robot. Create animation. Hey everyone, thanks for watching my video. In the next episode, although this is a little late, We will learn how to protect ourselves and our family from COVID-19. And this is also a reminder that COVID-19 is still lurking out there, and there's no vaccine and antidote available yet. And 4.56 million confirmed cases and 308K death tolls all around the world. So many people aren't following these simple things to keep you safe from COVID-19. Number 1, wearing a face mask. Number 2, washing your hands properly. Number 3, maintaining social distancing. And if you guys watch this video, you have to tell the others follow these 3 simple things in order to keep themselves from COVID-19. So if you want to learn more ways to stay safe from COVID-19, to protect yourselves and your family from COVID-19, stay tuned for the next episode. Stay safe, follow these tips, and also make screen time productive so that we can save the world. So remember, youth is the hope of our future. Bye guys!